Hey guys, welcome. In this lecture, we are finally going to start building the web admin panel UI. Okay, now what we can do is within the sleep folder, we can create a new folder and we can call this folder views. The views folder is where we're going to be creating all our screens. And we can also go further. Within the views folder, we can create a new folder and we can call this folder screens. Now within the screens folder, we can then create a new file and we can call this file main underscore screen then dot. And we're going to be using a stateful widget. And the reason for this stateful widget is because in the future, we are going to be able to update the UI. Okay. And what you have to do is to highlight and use Ctrl and dot in order to import the material, the dot package. And instead of returning a container widget, we're going to be returning the package we had earlier installed. So it is known as admin scaffold. And the admin scaffold has a required property known as body. And for the now, we can just have a test widget and it's gonna say dashboard dashboard, but in the future we're gonna be able to change it based on what the user selects. You can see this is the body it is referring to, and we can click on this to change to something else to change the body, right? Okay, and for now we're basically just having this dashboard. Now in order to get rid of this underline, what we can do is we can go to our analysis underscore options. Then we can just highlight this and comment and then use Ctrl and S to save. Looks good. And back to this, it's going to use Ctrl and S to save. Okay, great. Or you can just auto restart this if it is still there. Okay, and now within the admin scaffold, it has a property known as background color. You can set this to colors.yellow, or you can just go with whatsoever you you want. We can give this shade of maybe now red as well. And now within the admin scaffold also, it has a property known as, I think it has a property, okay, it has a property known as appbar and also bar. And within the bar, it has a property known as title. And for the title, it's going to be a test widget. And this is going to say management or whatsoever you want. You don't really need to go with my own pattern. I'm basically just showing you how it works. Okay, for now we can just use Ctrl and S to save and go to our main.dat file, and we can get rid of this default my own page, get rid of this default my home page, and we're going to be using that main screen we just recently created. Okay, main screen. Okay, and I'm just gonna hot restart or to reload this. Wait for this, and hopefully it does not take long, so I don't keep you waiting. You know you are very dear to me. Okay, performing auto restart. Please go. I don't want to keep them waiting. Okay, we just have to wait and hopefully understand all this. The first step was to return the admin scaffold, and within the admin scaffold, it has a background color of this. And let's go check it out first of all to see what we have done so far. Okay, not there. Okay, you can see, and this is the color you're seeing, and this is the body. And I'm just gonna get rid of this color. It looks weird. You can basically see this like the scaffold, the admin scaffold. You can basically just see it as a scaffold. To get rid. just that it has some additional property, or it has some kinds of property the scaffold does not have. So that was why we have to use the admin scaffold. Okay, we can just get rid of that and see. Okay, loading. Okay, seems good. And you can see we have that body. And now we can continue. Now within the admin scaffold, it has a property. We can just do this before body. It can be before the body or after the body, but must be within the admin scaffold. It knows how to arrange itself. Okay. And now we can have the sidebar widget, which is available within the admin scaffold widget. And it's going to take the widget known as sidebar. Remember in Flutter, everything is referred to as widget. And if the widget will take in a list of sidebars, you can see it is expecting a list. So we're going to pass in this over here. And it's asking for the selected route. For the now, we're just going to say one. What is it expecting? We can see what it's expecting. Okay, for the now, we can just leave this empty. It is expecting a string. Okay, and now within this sidebar, it has a property known as admin menu item. And you can see now it's asking for the title. For the title, this is going to say maybe this should say maybe categories, categories, okay. And also the admin menu item also to have a property known as icon. Yeah, I think so. Correct. You can see it over here. Everything. I think. Okay. I'm just gonna show you this quickly. This is basically what I'm doing. You can easily just copy the code. You can see over here. So you can easily just copy the code. But for some reasons, I'm just trying to type this out so you understand how everything should work. So you can also see this. Okay. We can just go ahead and for this is gonna be this should be icon widget first, and sorry, okay, icons dot not okay icons I think we have the category. Okay, we can just go for this first, and also it has a property known as route. For the now, we can just add this. You're gonna see this fully. Do not worry. Do not worry. And now what we can do is we can copy this because it is a list, so it expects more than one item. So you can just paste this up to 3 times or up to 4 times and use Control and S to save. And go check this out. Wait for this to finish. Okay. Okay. And hopefully we have no errors. We can just check this out quickly. Okay, seems cool. You can see we got this out of the box. Seems cool. Now you can easily just get the code from here. You can easily just copy. You can easily just copy it over here from here. You can see we're basically doing the same thing. Okay, for the admin scaffold, it has a color of white, and we can just add that. And come over here. Okay, hopefully you understand all this. The first step was to return the admin scaffold, and within the admin scaffold, it has a property known as background color, and it also to have as a property known as appbar, and for the title, it is a test and sidebar. And we can also give this bar a color. Remember within the bar, it has a property known as background color. We can give this colors that may be yellow and some shade of neon red. Okay, use Ctrl and F to save now. And okay, wait for this. Wait for this, wait for this, wait for this. Okay, seems good. And also we can get rid of this debug banner. To do that, we have to go to the main.file, and within the material app, it has a property known as debug show checked mode banner. Default, it is set to true, and that is why you're seeing that. So we can change this to false. Okay, seems good. Working as expected. So in the next lecture, we're going to continue from here.